US Vice President JD Vance has just accused the EU of election interference here in Hungary.
What has happened in the midst of this election campaign is one of the worst examples of foreign election interference that I've ever seen or ever even read about. The bureaucrats in Brussels have tried to destroy the economy of Hungary, and they've done it all because they hate this guy.
At a joint press conference that he held together with Prime Minister Viktor Orban here at the Carmelite Monastery, Vance made very clear who he wants to see in power here in Hungary after April 12th, after the election that will be one of the hardest, if not the hardest, that Viktor Orban has ever faced. The primary topic of this visit was to boost Viktor Orban, to back him, to show support ahead of these elections. They talked about a range of issues, from the energy cooperation between the two countries, the war in Ukraine, where Viktor Orban claims he is one of the few leaders next to Donald Trump who is actually pushing for peace. And JD Vance was very critical of the EU here, claiming that the EU was the one hindering peace, the peace in Ukraine that Trump and Orban would make possible, but that Brussels does not want. The two also talked about their moral connection, so the ideological baseline and foundation that they share, and they said this was about migration, about family, about supposed gender ideology, and about global security. If you look at the polls, it seems more and more Hungarians are tired of the type of right-wing conservative populism that Orban stands for, and he'll have a very hard time to turn these polls around ahead of the election April 12th, next Sunday.